Yeah, hi guys. How are you doing? Uh, okay, today we will start with one new topic, that is array list. Okay, so uh, what is array list basically? I also don't know. Let's solve one problem first. Then we will discuss what is that. Okay, so suppose we have 20 students in a class. Okay, we have 20 students in a class. So if we have 20 students in a class and we want to store the names of these 20 students, so what we will use? We will use an array. We will use an array, right? Yeah, yes sir. So we can use an array, and that can store the names of these 20 folks, right? Like this. And how do we write an array? How do we write an array? We write int name, let's make it names, new int, and array size. That will be 20 for this case, right? That will be 20. Okay, understood this, sir. Now suppose that two more students came in. Two more, like those were not in the starting batch, but when after 3-4 months they joined. After 3-4 months they joined. So if we have 22 students as of now, so what we have to do? What we have to do is, if we want to store the names of these 22 folks, then what we have to do? We have to create a new array. Correct. We have to create a new array. So what we will do now? Now for the second case, when two more folks joined, what we will have? We will again have int updated names is equal to new int 22, right? Yes sir, understood. So now if we have 22 folks, what we are doing? We are creating a new array containing 22 memory locations. Got this, understood this. And again, suppose what happened after some months, again 10 folks joined. So what we have to do now? We have to again create a new array. We have to again create a new array. That will be the third case. In this case, we will have int total names, and that will be new int. How many students has joined? It is 10, so 32. So now the array length will be 32. Okay, like, can you guys see, as a developer, can you guys see that this is not the right way? Like, you must be feeling that, right? Like, if the number of students will increase, so we will not again go and increase the number of memory locations or number of the size of that array. We will not do this again and again. This is not the correct way to do that, right? You must have felt that. I know, you must have felt that. So what should be the correct way? Sir, what should be the correct way? So what should be the correct way? We should use something that should be dynamic in nature. So what do you mean by dynamic, sir? So what is dynamic is, just a second, let's So dynamic means like if the number of students in the class is 10, if the number of students in the class is 10, so the array length should be 10. And if that got increased to 12, then we don't have to create a new array again. It should be automatically turned to be 12. And if it again increased to 32, it should again increase and it should become 22 plus 10, that should be 32. So we should have some magic array. We should have some magic array like that. We should have some magic array like that. What we can call that? Yeah, this is magic array, right? Like what we are doing, we are creating one array, and whenever the number of elements in that array is changing, according to that, the size of the array is also changing, sir. The size of the array is also changing. And what we call that? We call that magic array. It's not the real name, but yeah, we can call that magic array. So if you are telling this magic array, what is the real name of it? What is the real name of it? The real name of this is ArrayList. ArrayList. So, sir, can you give the definition of ArrayList? Can you give the definition of ArrayList? It's a data structure. It's a data structure who can vary the size according to the elements, according to the elements in it. So it can vary its size. Yes. This is dynamic in nature. Let's make it. Yeah. This is dynamic in nature. Okay. It can change its size on its own. Yeah. So what is that called? That is called ArrayList. So tell me more about ArrayList. Sir, tell me more about ArrayList. What is ArrayList? What we can do with that? One thing you already told, that we can change the size and something like that. Okay. So this we understood. So tell us more, sir. Tell us more. Okay. So first, let's discuss the syntax. As we already discussed the syntax for arrays, so for ArrayList, we will also discuss the syntax. So what is it? It is something like this. What we write? We write focus array list what we are writing, array list, integer, and the name of our array list. So let's name it names list. This is the name of our array. And after that, do we have to give the size? No. This will be similar what we used for arrays. New array list. So what we did for that, what is it? Like this. And just a second, let's move this little right so that it don't have to. Yeah. So names list, array list, and we can have like this. So let's compare this with how we have initialized the array and how we are initializing the array list. Let's see. So this was the array. See, it's kind of similar. What we had? We had int. What is int? This is the data type. We had name. Okay. Yeah. What is the name? the name is updated names. This is the name of the array, and after that new int and the size, because the array will be created of a particular size. Okay sir, okay, got this. And how we are creating an array list? Something similar. So what we have, since this is array list, so we are writing array list. And focus guys, in array list A and L are capital, okay, and after that this is the data type. Okay, let's change the color for data type. This is the data type. And what is this? The third one, this one, this is the name, and new array list, something like that. And see one more thing, we have not mentioned the size, because array list is of dynamic size, right? We have not mentioned the size, that is of dynamic size, that's why. Okay sir, got this. And one more thing sir, why you are writing integer with capital I? In here we write like this only. When you guys will learn classes and objects, I think after 2-3 classes we will go into classes and objects. So when we will learn that classes and object, then I will tell you why we are writing integer with capital I. And one more thing, so if the array list will contain boolean values, then it will be like this, yes. And if the array list will contain float value, then it will be like this. If double value, it will be like this. Understood? Every data type will start from capital. Okay, understood sir, understood. Okay, so we have learnt many operations on arrays. Like how to put some values in an array, how to get some value out of it, and how to remove some elements out of the array, how to delete some elements out of an array. We have learnt many small operations on array. Sir, will you teach all those for array list as well? Yes, we will do that. So okay sir, okay, let's go ahead. So we already studied how we create a array list. Okay, now what we will study, let's focus on the first thing, how to add a element. Okay, so how we will add an element in array list? How do we add element in arrays? We use loops, right? But okay sir, will we use loops here as well? No. Here what we will do, we will use the name of our array list. So what was the name of our array list? The name was names list. The name of our array list was names list. Okay sir, so what we will do, we will write names list, and what we have to do, we have to put some elements into that list. After that we will write dot add, and if we want to add, suppose the name, okay, let's not take name as of now, sorry, let's take the numbers only. Okay, just a second, because I have not taught you string in detail, that's why I'm not planning to teach you that. So let's clear it, and let's take an example of, okay, roll number. Okay, so let's make it roll. Okay, because when we will learn strings, then we will go into that strings and all. Okay, as of now we will take numbers only. So this will be roll. Okay, this will be roll. Okay sir, roll. So we have to add one roll number, sir. So let's add roll number 52. So what we will do, we will write roll dot add 52. Simple. what will this do? Here, okay, we can have our list. So here we will have our list. Here this will be our list, and in this list 52 will be added. And again if we will write roll dot add 53, so now again what will happen, sir? What will happen? Here 52 will be there. Here 52 will be there, and after that we will add 53 as well. Okay, so if we want to add elements in array list, so we can use dot add. Understood this? Okay, got it. Now if we want to again add one roll number, so we will write roll dot add something called 54, and after that we will have something called 52, 53, 54. Okay, got this. Understood. Okay, so now we learned how to add elements in a array list. Okay, now in arrays, to find the size of the array, what we did? We did array name dot length. That was what we were doing, array dot length, right? Array dot length. So here, if we want to find the size of array list, let's take this. So if we want to find the size of array list, so size of array list. So what we will do? What was the name of the array list? The name was roll. What we will write? Roll dot size. So this will give the size of the array list. As of now, the size of roll is 1, 2, 3. So it is 3. Understood this? So if we want to get the size of an array list, we write roll.size. If we want to find the size of an array, we write array.length. Understood this? Simple, sir. Now again, if we want to do so, remember, try to recall what we do on arrays. If you want to do if you want to update an element, so update a element. How we will do this in array list? So as of now, wait. Yeah. As of now, we have this. We have this. Okay. So now what we want to do? We want to update this array list. So how we will do this? We will write something like roll dot set, and we have two parameters in this. The two parameters are index and the value. The two parameters are, so what is this, sir? I'm not getting this, what you are writing, index and value. Just a second, we will understand. So index means okay, remember one thing, guys. In programming, in data structures, every data structure start with index 0. Okay, so this will also start with 0, 1, 2. So now understood, sir, what is index? Index is this one. Understood. What is value? Value is this one. the value which we were keeping in the array list, that is the value. So okay, getting it. So are you trying to tell something like this, sir? Are you trying to tell something like this? Like if we want to change the value 52, like we want to change the value 52, that is at 0th index. So if we will write 0 comma 1, so if we want to change the value 52 to 1, so when we will write roll dot set 0 comma 1, so will it change that like this? 1 comma 53 comma 54. Are you trying to tell this thing, sir? Yes, that's correct. So in this way we can change the values. In arrays, how do we do that? We go to that was simple in arrays as well, right? Like in arrays, what we do, arr dot that index and put whatever value you want to put there. That was simple in arrays. So again, if you want to change the value 53, so we will write roll dot set 53 is at 1 index 1. So let's change it to value 2. So now this will be something like 1 comma 2 comma 54. Okay, so if you want to change the update, let's not call change. Yeah, that's okay. I understand that, Viraj. I know you guys have exams today, so please focus on that. And yeah, best of luck, guys. Best of luck. Okay, so if we want to change the value at a particular index, what we will do, we will write roll dot set that index number and that value. This will update the value, right, sir? Right, understood. Okay, tell us something else. We got this. We are smart enough and we understood this. Okay, now. So what we have in arrays? Oh yeah, print. So print. How we will print? How we print in arrays? What we write? We write a loop. SOP A of I, like this, right? Yes. Here we don't have to do like that. We will do simply SOPLN and we will write that list name. Done. So this will finally print. Just a second. This will print the values. What was the values there? 1 to 54. So this will print 1 comma 2 comma 54. Okay, that's simple. Yes, that's simple. Khatam, easy, done. Okay, next. So you have taught us 4 things as of now, sir. What were the 4 things? First, how to add element, roll dot add the element in the array list. Got it. Second thing, size. How to do that? Array list name, the name is roll dot size. You will get the size. Understood, sir? So now if you want to update some element at some particular index, so what to do? Roll dot set that index value and after that the value. Again, done, sir. How to print array list? Simple, SOPLN that array list name. Okay, now. Fifth thing. Why this is not working? Yeah, okay, it's working. No. Okay, one thing. How to remove an element. So what do you mean by removing an element, sir? It's simple. So the array which we had was this one. The array which we had was this one. Yes. So if we are telling ki, sir, this is not the correct roll number, we have 1 2, this is not the correct roll number, please remove this. So how we remove in an array list? That's again simple. That array list name. What was the array list name? That was rol. After that, to remove, we write remove. To remove an element, we write remove. And after that again, to removing an element, we will not need any value, right? Just remove. So we will need the index here. We will need the index here. Okay, sir. So if, as you are telling to remove 54, so are you telling that if we will write rol dot remove and after that we will write the index is 0 1 2. So if we will write 2, then will be removed? So are you telling we will get something like this? Are you telling this, sir? Yes, I am telling this only. Now that particular element at that particular index which we had mentioned here, that got removed. Okay. Give another example, sir. Give another example. So suppose now again we add rol dot add 3, rol dot add 4, rol dot add 5. So after these 3, our array list will look like something like this: 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, got this, sir. So now you are telling, no, let's make one more thing. Let's make this like, okay, this will be better. Yeah, let's wait. Let's make one more addition. Rol dot add 9. Okay, so now our array will look like 1 2 3 4 5 9. Okay, got this. Now we have reached to our problem statement. Sir, the roll numbers will start from 1, I understand, but after 5, why we are getting the roll number 9? This is not correct. So sir, remove this. So again what we will do? Rol dot remove that particular index 0 1 2 3 4 5, fifth index. So now what will the output? It will be something like 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, just a second. Okay, but sir, you are removing the element from the last index. Each time when you are removing an element, you are removing it from the last index. Okay, wait, I will remove one element from middle. So rol dot remove, let's take, this is 0 1 2 3 4. Okay, let's remove element which is at second position. So what will this give, sir? This will just remove this. So what will be the output? It will be something like 1 2 4 5. Okay. That element got deleted and the elements which were after that shifted. Something like this. Yes, something like that. Okay, sir. Understood. So we got the idea how do we do different operations in ArrayList, how do we add, how do we print and all. We understood everything. Okay, got this. Yes, sir, understood this. Okay, so we are mostly done with all kind of operations in ArrayList. So let's do the implementations, or okay, let's not do the implementations today. You try to do it by yourself. Okay, you guys try to do it by yourself. If you are able to do it, that's great, that's completely great. But if you are not able to do that, don't worry, we will do it in the next class. That's okay. Okay, so let's go ahead. So what should we do now? Okay, we had some problems which we had given for given as assignment, right? Just a second, guys, just a second. Let me open that assignment here so that I can see what assignments I had given. Okay, we had some question called Pascal's triangle. Okay, yeah, this one I have already opened that. Okay, we have to discuss this only, right? We have to discuss this only. Okay, so we have to do the code in Java. Yeah, it's okay. So like we have two questions basically. Okay, so what we have done today as of now, we have got the theoretical concepts regarding array list. Why do we use ArrayList? We already did that. Okay, and what are the different operations we can do an ArrayList? Done. Just one thing is remaining: the implementation of those on a ID. That I am leaving it to you guys. If you are able to do it, that's great. Unless and we will discuss that in the next class. Don't worry. If you are not able to do it, that's okay. We will discuss it in the next class. That's okay. Okay, so now what we'll do, we will discuss this problem, which we will solve using ArrayList only. So what is Pascal's triangle? Try to study the problem once. So this is the question. Where is my mouse? Yeah. So what we have one. Okay, we can see that on all the elements on the left are 1. Okay, sir, understood this. And all the elements on the right are also 1. Okay. Got it, sir. Got this. And we can see that, wait, see. Again, yeah. These two elements summed up and gave 2 here. These two elements summed up and gave 3 here. These two elements summed up and gave 3 here. These two elements summed up, gave 4. These two elements summed up, gave 6. Like that, right? You can see that, right, guys? You can see that. Yeah. Focus. 2 plus 1, 3. 2 plus 1, 3. 1 plus 3, 4. 3 plus 3, 6. 3 plus 1, 4. Okay, this is happening. 1 plus 1, 2. 1 plus 2, 3. 2 plus 1, 3. 1 plus 3, 4. 3 plus 3, 6. 3 plus 1, 4. Okay. Got this. Something like this is happening, sir. Understood. So, like, can we tell something like this? Yeah. Can we tell something like this? Just let's go here. Yeah. Like we have elements, like in the second one we have, yeah. 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 All the elements on the left side, sir, are 1, and on the rightmost side are also 1. This is okay. This we already saw in here. Yes, this is 1. The left ones are 1 and the right ones are 1. Okay. And what happens? Just a second. Just a second. Yeah. So these are 1s, sir. Okay. Again. So what is happening? These are getting summed up. Okay. So what is happening? These 2 will get summed up and that will come here. Okay. These 2 will get summed up and that will come here. Okay. Again. again, again, again. We can analyze many things here. Just focus. I will tell you many things about this Pascal's triangle. So this first thing, very important thing, this is like the most famous question, like in, like if you are appearing for Walmart, they will definitely ask you this question. Like this has came already like n number of times. You can check that on Leetcode. Okay, so what is this happening? This is getting summed up and coming here, something like that. Understood this, sir? Understood this? ये समझ में आ रहा है. This is clear. This is completely clear that this is getting summed up, coming here. 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 Like this. Got it, sir. Got it. यहाँ तक till here we are clear. Till here we are clear. Let's go to the question, read that again. So what is question expecting from us? We have two problems in Pascal's triangle. This is problem number, I think 118. So if you will check 119, that is also Pascal's triangle only. So in Pascal's triangle, each number is the sum of two numbers directly above it as shown. This we already discussed, guys. So if we are giving the input as numRows is equal to 5, see here. If we are giving the input as numRows is equal to 5, so what is the function expecting? The function is expecting, see, first, second, third, fourth, fifth. It is expecting all the 5 rows. All the 5 rows. So it is expecting all the 5 rows. Okay. And this is expecting all the 5 rows in which form? In which form? This is in which form? This is list of lists. That's why I taught you ArrayList. This is list of lists. What is list of lists, sir? I don't know. This is, as of now, just see like this. We have a list, and in that list we have lists like this. Okay. See, we have a list here. See, we have a list, and that list is containing another 5 lists in it. So this is what they are expecting out of us. Okay, if we will give the value 5, they will give us all the 5 rows. If we will give the value 3, then what will that give? That will give us, if we will give numRows is equal to 3, see guys, if they will give numRows is equal to 3, so they will give us a list which will again contain lists only, and in that we will have 1, in that we will have 1 comma 1, and in that we will have 1 comma 2 comma 1. So this is list of lists. This is what they are expecting. And if we will give numRows is equal to 1, if we give numRows is equal to 1, so what will come as output? This all will go, this all will go, this all will go. This will be the output. Okay, okay, understood the problem, sir. Problem, I understood it. Okay, sir. Okay, got it. So, problem is clear. I'm okay with the problem. Now, there is one more thing to be discussed. So, what is the another thing? Just a second. Guys, should we do here? No, we will get confused. Okay, let's can we minimize it a little bit? Just a second. Let's, because I want this list. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, I want this list, and we can copy this as well, right? Yeah, let's take this and let's copy it here. Great, it will work. It will work for us. So see guys, see one thing. See one thing. Just a second. Let's delete this because that's not required. Yeah. See one thing. Focus. Focus. So if we want to create that array list of lists, so what we have to do? What we have to do? We have something called list index. We have something called list index, and we have something called rows, right? We have something called rows. Okay, so we have rows. If the list index is 0, if the list index is 0, if the list index is 0, then we are targeting the row number 1, right? If the list index is 0, we are targeting the row number 1. हाँ, ये समझ में आता है सर, ये समझ में आता है. Okay. Now, if the list index will be 1, list index 1 means like we had that list, in that we have first term, second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So list index 1 means that is the second row, sir. That is the second row. List index 3 means that is the, list index 2 will be, that will give us the third row. List index 3 means that will give us the fourth row, right? And list index 4 means that will give us the fourth row. This is clear. This is clear. This is completely clear. We are getting this. We are getting this. Focus on one more thing, guys. Focus on one more thing. To get the value in the fifth row, to get the value in the fifth row, please pay so much attention. To get this value, okay, this is getting, yeah, to get this value 4, we have to add these two, right? You can see this, right? Just a second, let me check that is it visible or not. Where is my cursor? Why this is, let me check that is visible or not. Yeah, that's visible. That's visible. Okay. So, if we want this 4, we have to use 1 and 3. That means, sir, that means कि if we want elements in the fifth row, then we have to use the list index from here, right? Just a second, guys. Yeah. So understood this. So what you are trying to tell is, like, if we want to get the elements in the fifth row, then we have to use the index 3, 2 less, right? Means this is the fifth row. So if we want to get the elements in fifth row, then we have to use the elements of index 3. Again, if we want to, just a second. If we want to get this number which is in row number 4, focus, which is in row number 4, this is here. So we have to get the elements with index 2 less, right? This is the 0th index, first index, 2 index. At second index, he will get the elements which has to be summed up, and he will get the value. We are getting it somehow, but it's not completely clear, sir. It's not completely clear as of now. Don't worry. So let's go to the IDE now. I will explain you this again. So yeah, let's increase the size. So what we will do? We will first, okay, sir, we have to create an array list, right? So we can have list. In that we will have, that will be of type list, and after that list will be of type integer. Okay, understood. So that will be, I'm using this that will be of type integer, and we need a name for that. So let's make the name as results. Okay, and that will be, again, we are using new. This we have to copy, right? Or we can directly write to this. Okay, so this we learned just now. How to create an array list. So what we have done? This is a list. Inside that also we have a list, and that list is containing integers. Okay, and the name of that list is results. And that is equal to new array list. And we are not giving any size because tell me, because that is dynamic in nature. We just studied that. That is dynamic in nature. Okay, sir, understood this. So now you are telling this. So yeah, we have to first check the base case, right? That edge cases we have to check. So if num rows is equal to 0, we will return that empty array list. Okay, so if num rows is equal to 0, that will return yeah, okay, got this. So just a second, guys, We are getting some mails actually. Okay, that's okay. Okay. Okay, so if num rows is equal to 0, so we will return that. Sorry. Yeah. New array list. Done, sir. So now we have to create that. We have to create those, right? So how we will do this? We will use a for loop, right, sir? We will use a for loop. So let's create a for loop. Int I is equal to 0. I is equal to 0. I less than nums row, less than equal to nums row, because we will go till nums row only, right? Okay, it's not nums row, it's num row, sorry. I plus plus. So what you are trying to do, what you are running a loop from I is equal to 0. Okay, no, it will be I is equal to 1, because I will tell you, because what is this I we are taking? This is the number of rows, and the number of rows are, it will start from 1, right? See, that's why I have created that. The number of rows that starts from 1, it doesn't start from 0. So the number of rows are starting from 1 and it is going to num rows. Okay, so this you are doing. So what is this? This is creating row. Like, this is the first row for int I is equal to 1. This is the first row. When I will be 2, this will be the second row. When I will be 3, it will be the third row. When I will be 4, it will be the fourth row. Like that. Okay, sir, got this. You are telling something like this. Understood? So now we have to create each row. So how we will do that? Again, let's run a loop. So for what we will do? So for, again, we will, okay, int j is equal to 0, j less than j is equal to 0 and 1 2, yeah, just less than I will tell you why. Okay, so you have written something like this. Okay, why you have written something like this? And okay, just a second. Getting ping from my office again and again. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, so what we are doing, we are again running a loop. So now what is that, sir? See, focus. So what is that? What was that? We had, wait. Let's come here. So using that I, you are able to iterate through the rows. Suppose the num rows is 5, so you are able to iterate through the rows from 1 2 3 4 5. That you are able to do. Now again you have to create these rows. So what are these? These are also lists. So again you have to create a list. Right? So again, if you have to create a list, so we can use something like, and what is this? This is not list of list. This is list. So we will have list integer. We can copy this, right? Yeah, okay, got, done this, sir, done this. Okay, so now we can put the values in that result, or let's make it row, because those are rows, right? Those are rows, row. Okay, let's name it row. Okay, so in each row, the first and the last element. In each row, the first and the last element is 1. See, in each row, the first and the last elements are 1. So can we write something like this? If j is equal to 0, or j is equal to, tell me, j is equal to what will be there? 0 is the first element, and we are going till I. J is equal to 0, and j is equal to I minus 1. Yes, I minus 1. So what we will do? We will add 1. So how we add elements in a list? This is what we studied now. How we do that? The list name is row, and if we have to add a element, then we will add 1 like this. Okay, just a second. Yeah, so now you are able to get these elements you are able to get now. Yeah, these elements you are able to get now. But now if you want to get the other elements, how we will do? Okay sir, let's take a else, and in that else what we will have? So when j is equal to 0, or j is equal to I minus 1, then add 1. Or else what you have to add? You have to add the elements. You have to add the elements whose index is 2 less than the row number. Whose index is 2 less than the row number means, see, this is the I is the row number. So what we have to add? We have to add elements which are 2 less than that, right? 2 less than that. So how we will get that? Just a second. Think. What we have? We have one. What is it? Results array. We have one results array, and in that results array, how we will get that? So can we write something like results dot get? So from where we have to get? 2 less than the current row number. The current row number is I. So we will get from I minus 2. Okay. So see, if we are trying to get this value, okay, I'm sorry. Let's wait, let's remove this. This is not required now. अरे रिमूव हो जा. हाँ. So if we want to get this value, so this is row number 4, guys. This is row number 4. But to get these values, we have to add the elements of index number 0, 1, 2. So it will be 4 minus 2. So when we did results dot get I minus 2, we got this whole list. Understood? We got that whole list, and from that whole list, what we have to get? We have to get these two elements. See, we have to get these two elements. Just a second. These two elements. And how we will get these, sir? How we will get these? Sir, this is at 0th position, this is at 1st position, 2nd position and 3rd position in one list. This is one list you are telling, and in this list, this is at 0, 1, 2, 3. And in this list, this is at 0, 1, 2. So, we can see one thing, that if we want to get this element, we have to add elements of one will be of index -1 and one will be of same index. Understood this, sir? Understood this? So can you please repeat that again, sir? Can you please repeat that again? Yes, yes. So sir, if you want to get 4, this is at which place? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is that index number, this is that index number 3. If you want to get 4, this is at index number 3. Yes, yes, this is at index number 3. And we have to add the elements which are at index number 3 and 3 minus 1. Okay, understood this. So now, when we got the list, in that list, what we have to do? In that list, what we have to do? We have to get the element which is at same index and same index -1, something like that. Same index and same index -1, something like that. Okay, okay. So you are telling like that. Okay, 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 okay. Got this, got this. So here we are getting the list. In the list, again we will do get. In the list, again we will do get, and in that get, see that J is the index of those lists. So we have to get that index and the index previous to that. So we will get J, and again, and we have to add this to, okay, why this is coming like this? Let's, yeah, now it's okay. So what we have done, guys? What we have done? So see, when we did this, we got that complete row, that complete previous row. In that row is also a list. In that list, we have to get the element which is at the same index. So we write J, and we have to get the element which is at same index -1. So we write J, and we write J -1. Okay, sir. Now what you have done? You have added these two. If you are trying to get 4, so you have, okay, just, if you're trying to get 4, so you have added 3 and 1. Okay. Got it. Now that will be stored at what? That will be stored at what place? That will be stored at that particular row, right? So we have to write, we have initialized one row here. We have to write row dot add, and we have to put like this. Just a second. Yeah. Whew. Understood, sir. Understood. But sir, in this way, what we are doing, we have added that. But one more thing, sir. Like when first row will be done, suppose first row is done, so we have that list. In that list, first list done, again we have to add the second list. So when we will iterate one loop, again we have to add that to the row, to the result, right? Again we have to add that to the result. Okay, are you trying to tell something like this? Are you trying to tell something like this? Result dot add, what we will add? We will add this. We will add this. Have you guys understood this? Have you guys understood this? Yes or no? Just a second. Yeah, okay. Okay. So, if you have understood this, let's try to run this once. Is it working or not? It's throwing some error. Okay, it's num rows, that I know. Line number 15, it is result dot add. Okay, it's result dot add. Okay, it's results dot add. Okay, it's results dot add. Understood. Again, there is okay, there is one more thing, guys. We have not returned that results, right? Yeah, we have to return this. Control C, and we have to return this. Yeah, let's try again. Yeah, kind of done. Let's submit it. Let's try to submit it. Is it working? Yeah, I think it got submitted. Let's see. Is it submitted? Yeah, it's accepted. Okay, great. So if it is accepted, let's do a quick revision. Okay. So what you have done, sir? You have done something. I got a little idea, but I have not understood it completely. Can you please repeat that? Yeah, I will do it. Wait. So you have to be with me. Nums row. Let's have that. Now what we are doing, sir, we are taking nums row as 5. So we are giving nums row as 5. We will take 2 test cases, sir, and we will take and one more, that will be nums row will be 1. Okay, understood. Got it. When nums row is 1, so what output we are expecting? When nums row is 1, what output we are expecting? We are expecting something like this, sir. Yes. So when nums row is 1, so what is happening? If nums row is equal to 0, this will return that array list, that is the edge case. And when nums row will be 1, so okay. When nums row is 1, we will come here. We will start from I is equal to 1, I less than equal to 1. So the outer loop will run once. Okay. Why? That's how we have created. The outer loop is responsible for creating the rows. Row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, row 5, like that. Okay, so it will run once. Yeah, that's obvious because there is, we have put nums row is equal to 1. That's obvious. So now in that we have created one list. We have created one list which is containing data of type integer, and in that we are now trying to add elements into that list, because if that is 1, we will need this one, right sir? Yes sir. Okay. So let's see. Int j is equal to 0, j less than equal to I. So I is 1, so it will also run for only one time. So j is equal to 0, j plus plus. When j will be 0, add 1, because we already know at the first position and at the last position we get 1 always. So for the first position get 1 sir. So done. We at the first position we got 1. Again this if worked. Now this else will not work, that's for sure. And now j will be j plus plus. It will be 1. J will be 1. J is less than I. No, j is not less than I, because I is 1. Because I is only, I can go up to 1 only. So sorry, I is 1 here. I'm sorry. I is 1 here. So this will not run. It will come out. And then it will do I plus plus. I will be 2. But we have to go for nums row 1. So it will again not run. It will come outside. And what it will do? Here, see here. Here in row.add we have done 1. And here when we will come out of this loop, when we will, just a second, yeah, when we will come out of this for loop first, then that particular row will be added to the results array. So this was the row. The row was containing 1 like this, and that particular row will be added to results array. Sorry, results list. So results list was like this, and we are adding this row into that. Okay, got it sir. But now we are returning that result, so it's working. Understood, it's working. Let's go for nums row is equal to 5. So when nums row is equal to 5, we will go little fast, guys. We will go little fast. When nums row is equal to, okay, just a second. Yeah. When nums row is equal to 5, so what we have? Again, let's start. So it will start from 1 and it will go up to 5, because it will create the rows. Understood, sir? So I is equal to 1. Let's comment it. Yeah. And here we will have j as well. J is equal to 0. Yeah. So when I is 1, we will go inside. For I1 we already done that. For I1 we already done like this. Like we have one row list which contains integer, and we have one results list which contain lists. Okay, got it. So for I is equal to 1, j will be 0. When j will be 0, it will add row.add 1. So here we will add 1. Okay, and in else we will not go. Here we will add results.add row. So in results we will add this particular row. So here we will add this particular row. Okay sir, got this. Now j plus plus, j will be 1. It will not enter into this for loop. It will go outside. I will be I plus plus, I will be 2. I will be 2. So when I is equal to 2, again j will start from 0. When j is equal to 0, we will add 1 to that row. That row we will add 1 now again. Okay, sir. Again, in that for loop, and here I is equal to 2. So I will go from 0 to 1 in this case. I will go from 0 to 1. So 0 done. For 1 again, when j is equal to 1, j is equal to I minus 1 means I 2 minus 1, that is 1. When j is equal to 1, we will again add that row dot add. So we will again add 1. Okay. So now again j, this else, in this else we will not go. Again we will do j plus plus. When j plus plus will happen, I will become 2. Sorry, j will become 2. When j is 2 and which is not less than 2, so it will come out of this automatically, come out of this loop. So when this will come out of this loop, so see here, the loop is ending here, this loop is ending here. We will do results dot add. So when we will do results dot add, so in this results we will add that 1 comma 1, this list. Okay, in this way we are creating that results list of lists. Okay, got this. Now I will be 3. When I will be 3, so j will run up to 2. Let's make like this, 0, 1, 2. J will run up to 2. 0, 1, 2. Okay. So for j is equal to 0, add 1. That is okay, sir. J is equal to 0, add 1. That I understand, sir. That I understand. For j is equal to 0, we have to add 1. Okay. For now j plus plus. For j is equal to 1. What is this? J is equal to I minus 1. So that is I value is 3. 3 minus 1 is 2. For 2, for j is equal to 2, it will add 1. So 0, 1, second place. For this place, he will add 1. But for this place, what we will do? We will not go into this if. When j is equal to 2, we will not go into this if. We will go into this else. Now you have to pay attention. This is the point, you have to pay attention. Focus. To get this element, see how was the array. We have 1, 1, 1, and we've already done 1 here, 1 here. To get this element, we have to add these two. So first we have to get this list, right? So how we will get this list? See here, results dot get I minus 2. Here I value is 3. So 3 minus 2 will be 1. Results dot get 1. So results dot get 1. So results dot get 1. At 1th index we have 1 comma 1. So this results dot get 1. This thing till here this is giving us a list containing 1 comma 1. Right, sir, right. Okay. Now from that list we have to get the elements which is previous to that and which is of same index. So now dot get, again in a list we have elements, dot get, we have done j. The j value here is 1. The j value here is, the j value is 1. So for j value 1, so this will till this thing will give what? This thing will give this value, right? So here we will get 1, and here, okay, and why this is happening? and here results dot get I minus 2, same list. In that list, get j minus 1. J is 1, so 1 minus 1 is 0. So get this value, sir. This is again 1. So this will be 1. So 1 plus 1, that will be 2. So this will be 2. And you have to add that 2 to this row. You have to add that 2 to this row. Okay, sir. So now what you have done, you have added these two and added this to the row. Okay, understood. And now we will come out of this for loop and we will do results dot add that particular row. So this is our row now. And this row has to be added to the results list of lists. Okay, so are you telling that we will add 1, 2, 1 here? Like this? Yes, guys, this is what I'm telling you. And this is what the code is doing as well. Let's go ahead. So now if we will go ahead, so now I value will become 4. So when I value will become 4, so it will go up to 3. Yes. So for 0th position and 3rd position, we are aware that for 0th and 3rd position, we will get 1. This we know. We will get this from this logic. This logic, I'm sorry. When j is equal to 0 or j is equal to I minus 1, that means the last index, then add 1. So this we understood. And when j is equal to 1, so we have to get the first index. That means, when j is equal to 0, j is equal to 1. When j is equal to 1, see, now here we will have 1 and here we will have 1. Okay. Now we want to get these two elements. So now j is 1. When j is equal to 1, so we will add the elements which is at the first position and 1 minus 1, that is 0th position. Right? See, we will add the elements which is at the jth position, that is j is 1 here. So 1th position and 1 minus 1, that is 0th position. So we are adding those two elements. See here, this is one element. This is the plus sign here, and after that we are adding the second element, and we are adding that to the row, right? We are adding that to the row. So what we are doing? We are getting these values and we are adding that to the row. Again we are getting these values and we are adding that to the row, and finally we are adding that particular row to the results list. So now this will look like 1, 3, 3, 1. Okay. Understood this, sir. Understood this. So again what will happen? Again we will have the last elements. So the last elements will be like this. It will be 1, this will be 4, this will be 6, this will be 4, and this will be 1. So again we will add some elements like 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. Okay, in this way this will work. Okay, sir. This was little complex, but yeah, once you will understand the logic, it's easy for you, right? I just wanted to explain this list problem, because if you will able to understand the problem, at least you are completely aware with the concept of array list. This problem is the like, what should I say, the crunch of array list concept, right? Okay, okay guys, we are done for today. We will meet tomorrow now. Thank you. Okay, yeah, it's already 1:30. Okay, 1:24. Okay, nice talking to you guys. Okay, good night, shabba khair. Okay, yeah, we are done. Happy coding, guys, happy coding. Okay.